Papa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, Hasbanallahu wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. It's a Thursday morning, and please go on, like and share. Tell people about it, that we're live on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio. And we're also on TV3, First News, Best in Entertainment. And you can always listen to us in your radio, on your radio, in your car, in your office, wherever you find yourself. Tell others about us, because it's important that you connect with us. This morning, I come to you with a heavy heart because I've only seen statements that have been made. I saw one signed by the information minister, and I've seen another news item suggesting that the president has been meeting security chiefs in Accra. Right. The people in Baku, both civilians and security personnel, they are not happy. And they are not happy because we know why. And the president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And the safety and security of every individual, whether they be in Baku or Choko, is the president's job. Johnny's Bite. The security will tell you, well, security is a shared responsibility. We agree. But somebody must take leadership. I saw the press release from the Ministry of Information. And then I went back to watch the video of the installment of the new chief in Nalerigu, the Bokunaba. And I saw a tank, state-funded, with somebody wearing uniform bought with our taxes, holding a gun in that video. So the question I asked is, if the people are performing an illegality, why the protection? Or did they send the security there to ensure that no trouble will be fomented? I'm only asking. And we have seen the speed with which our president has tweeted about things, not in Ghana, outside. Mr. President, your own people are dying. 27 pregnant women have died between 2021 and 2022. Fact. No debate. Banks have been closed. Other institutions of state have been closed. Yesterday, Mr. Tule, who's a resident journalist, they told us that, look, we have gotten to the point where access to food and water is a problem. He said even the MCE comes in there, but it comes with a convoy and a dispatch and almost always goes back immediately. So all is not well in Baku. All is definitely not well. We have a defense minister, we have an interior minister, we have a national security coordinator, we have a BNI or NIB head, we have a police CID, we have the military there. We are thinking of giving them more military people. But is that the solution? That's the question. Is that the solution? So we are polishing on that. The municipal office of Smith is also off. Look at the shops closed. So literally it's becoming a ghost town. And we are watching as if nothing ever happened. Now yesterday, a policeman reached out to me. He's a uniformed man. He's trained. He reached out to me. Sixtus, put the screenshots, and I will keep his name out of the conversation because in Ghana, whether or not the person is speaking the truth, for as much as he works with the state, he will be picked and dealt with. That's the kind of nyatum and mutrobojo that we have. He says, bro, this Baku issue, how are you, the media, taking it? I personally think that much is not done about it. Now, the reason why I am in your DM is simple. Anytime you want information on grounds, what's really happening in Baku, just call or text me, but keep me anonymous at your possible best. Policeman says he's begging. And then I assured him, of course, I'm not an infant in this job to keep his identity out there. And he says the community don't want we the security there. Listen, he said the community, they don't want the security there. Both factions want the security to be evacuated. Is the National Security Minister aware of this? Is the Defense Minister aware of this? Or they would rather choose to stand in Parliament to hold each other's throat? Is the MP aware of this? Is the Interior Minister aware of this? Is the National Security Coordinator aware of this? Are they? He said we also feel it's fine that way because kids can't go to school anymore. The education of the children have been truncated. Anytime there are gunshots, schools must be closed. Wise decision, but there are gunshots, sporadic gunshots every now and then. Every now and then. And he says schools must be closed. Divided attention at work because you are a policeman, you are a military man, you are in Baku trying to solve the problem. Gunshots are flying left, right, center. Your children are in school. Where will your concentration be? Will it be on trying to separate the fight? Or will it be on your child who is in school, who is helpless? This is a policeman. And he says police administration has also made it look like working here is also a punishment. You remember the MC in Takrady who was confronted by a policeman and he said he would transfer him to Enche. You remember that? He has been reinstated by Mr. Akufo-Addo and still working. In any civilized and sensible country, he would have been sacked. He has been reinstated. Now here's what he's reoccurring, that it looks like punishment if you're working up there. Of course, it should not be. But that is what he feels. He said, they claim you are being sent to the north as punishment. Now, some personnel were posted here as constables straight from depot. Is it also a form of punishment? They promised 3 years promotion. Let's see the next one. Now, they claim you are being sent to the north. Now, it said they promised 3 years promotion, which doesn't work. So you work for 3 years, and then the next thing you are promoted. That's what he said they were promised. And for which reason they accepted postings to those places. Here we are. That has not been kept. He said, and Johnnie, when men are brought here for operations, they take allowances. So the 5,000 extra that will be taken there, they will get allowances. The people who live there with the indigents, those who try to fight and prevent people from shooting, those who insist that the right thing must be done, and the people actually know their homes and know their families and know their schools and know where their wives trade, they are not giving some of the allowances. Ajana 1, Ajana 2. He says when men are brought in for operations, they take allowances, but the men on the ground, or let's say the station personnel, are not giving anything, yet we do majority of the work. Is the president aware of this? It says, so if the citizens we are to protect don't want the security, what is so difficult to evacuate the men and make the place solely operational grounds? Because even the station personnel are not motivated. A policewoman was shot dead here and nothing happened. Last week, a policewoman was shot right in front of the police station. A policeman also sustained gunshot wounds barely 2 weeks ago. Nothing has been done about it. Should we all die before? He's asking. Mr. President Obisao, a policeman is dead. National security officer has been shot. A policeman also sustained gun injuries. So he's asking you, should we all die? Or because we believe in all die be die? Bro, this Baku issue, he's asking again, how are you taking it? And he says, anytime I want information, I should contact him, but I should keep it anonymous. He said I should keep him anonymous. And this morning, I'm very livid about it because, you see, we sit in a crowd and we write statements. We sit in a crowd, we write statements. They are also Ghanaians. These are two factions. And what's hurtful is that we have a whole ministry for chieftaincy and religious affairs, drawing on our salaries and our taxes. When we finish cutting that money of the pensioners, we will give some as ex gratia in 2025 to whoever was minister. Of course, we have had a minister from 2017 all the way until recently, and another one designated. We will pay ex gratia to them. Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Ministry of Local Government, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of National Security. And you have this. It says it's now on God because all corners of this town is not safe. Some of us are in rented quarters. Policeman who has training, who can dodge bullets. He is scared. Imagine those of us who are not security personnel, who live in Baku, who have to hide before they can find food to eat. And we are sitting here, Sergeant Lee Wontrati. Sergeant Lee Wontrati. Mr. President is here, is meeting people. By this time, if they have been in Sierra Leone, would have tweeted a long time ago. Dr. Baumia, you are the head of the police council. This is a policeman, this is how he feels. And you know, if the man is disgruntled, the men and women, if they are disgruntled, they have seen their colleagues being shot and killed. Nothing has happened. Nobody has been arrested. Nobody has been prosecuted. Nobody has been remanded. They will rise up. This is a policeman. He's thinking of his children. They are there. They can't go to school. We say we believe in education. So what are we doing? I'll show you what we are doing. Instead, we are in Accra. Play Katie Hammond's video for me.
Appeal to Highways Authority. I appeal to the Ministry of Roads and Highways. And I'm bringing in the Ministry of even National Security because the road has security implications. I am pleading that we will take the highways.
This is what we are in Accra doing. Did you see your soon-to-be Minister for Trade?
Highways Authority. I appeal to the Ministry of Roads and Highways. And I'm bringing in the...
This is what we are in Accra doing. Did you see your soon-to-be Minister for Trade who said all young people have coconut head, they can't do the work? Somebody's addressing a serious press conference. And he's joking. That's what we are doing here in Accra. We are joking. Mr. President, we are joking with the lives. You saw Mr. Katie Hammond. We are joking. We are joking and the people are dying. We are joking and the people are wasting away. And the politicians have their hand in whatever is happening in Baku. The security expert from Professor Vladimir Chidanso to Professor Kwesi Eni, they have all said it, that the politicians have a hand in it. So we can't pretend anymore. The policemen are complaining. Tomorrow I'll share with you what a soldier shared with me on that same Baku place. I'll share with you what a national security operative and somebody who's supposed to be a CID person shared with me from that same place. And then you ask yourself if the solution is to sit in Accra and speak Irish fellow Ghanaians. That's what we're doing. Agrodi from body that from Onapolo Mashigaja over the bar. Wake up, oh boss. Wake up. Wake up. Shake up. Wake up. Good morning.
Of course, when he puts his fangs in